now it's finally here. What is things a little bit different this week?
We can finally focus on this game. We've been talking about it for so long. Been hearing about it, just from fans and stuff like that. Now that we're finally here, we can give UNC our full attention, and we're just excited for the opportunity.
How exciting is it for you not only playing for an ACC championship in Charlotte, but facing a team from North Carolina?
Yeah, being from there, going to high school there, and sort of ending my ACC career in North Carolina, playing against North Carolina. Just very exciting. Happy for the opportunity. Joe Gore and myself, had a lot of friends that went to UNC, so it's going to be a fun experience on the field, getting to see those guys again, and we're just excited about it.
Have you talked to any of those guys throughout the year periodically, or are you that close to any of the targets?
Not as much. A lot of my guys either transferred out or gone now to bigger and better things. Me and Keese played together in the Senior Bowl, or the Shrine Bowl, sorry. And, it's going to be great to see him again. He's really had a phenomenal year. Always knew he was going to be a special player, just was as to when it was going to happen. So he's really blossomed this year, and it's going to be great to see him on the field again.
Is it impressive to sort of look at their resume? I mean, they took a pretty terrible loss in the first game of the season, but really and then they've won every one of them.
No doubt.
I mean, that's a team that's rolling with just as much momentum as you guys.
Yeah, exactly. They set an all-time school record with 11 wins in a row. Phenomenal what that coaching staff and those players have been able to do. Really just bounce back from that loss. A game that I'm sure that they felt they should have won. A game that maybe if play calling was a little bit different, they would have won. It'd be two 12-0 teams going at it. Fighting for the national championship. So I really think that they're fighting for national attention to where they think that they should be there. Obviously, their record and stats prove it. So it's going to be a fun game.
Do you feel like this is a winning game for both teams? I realize it is for you, but do you see that maybe for them?
I think so. I think really just the attention that the ACC game has, I really think this is the best conference game when you look at who's playing in all of the games. So I think it's, easy to say that the winner of it should have a chance to play for the national championship.
Eric, Coach Scott mentioned how good they are in the red zone. How critical is it for you guys to be able to execute once you guys get there, knowing that they're probably going to put up as many points, if not as many as you guys are?
Right. Well, first of all, we're very confident in our defense. I think Coach Venables is going to do a great job of getting those boys ready. I think they're going to be hungry for a great performance. But the red zone is always a vital time to score. Obviously, I think our percentage is very high in that area, and theirs is as well as keeping you out. So it's going to be who's better at doing what. So it's going to be fun for that challenge. But when we have that opportunity, we got to put points on the board.
There are a lot of times when you look at games like this and you go, "Oh, it's going to be a shootout," and then all of a sudden it turns into 28-21.
Exactly.
You just have to be focused on just whatever it takes to whatever game breaks out.
I think really just you got to focus on winning. That's the only thing. Whether we score 50 points or whether we score one more point than they do, with whatever that is, that's our goal. That's what we got to do, and we just have to find a way to win. I really don't care how it happens. The goal is to get a W.
Have you had enough chance to look at what they do this year compared to what you saw last year with the different coordinator?
Seeing a game and a half on my own so far. We're going to break it down even more today. So I haven't gotten a great feel of what they do. But obviously, Coach Chiswick is a defensive mastermind. I'm really looking forward to the chess match between our coordinators and him. It's going to be a phenomenal challenge for us, but I think that we're up to it.
What does it say about this offense that you guys have lost a turnover battle 6 times this year, there's still 12 to go?
I think that says that we're very lucky, and we need to start controlling our own games and not rely on luck. But I think it's been a little bit of uncommon for us to do that in these last couple games. To see the guys turning the ball over is something that we need to correct. Obviously, in practice, we're going to put huge emphasis on that, like we always do. But I think we'll get back to normal this week, and we'll be excited to go.
Does it make you guys mad, or you just say, "Well, we won, it's okay, we'll figure it out later"? I mean, what's the mentality of that?
During the game, when it happens, obviously you're upset, but once you get the W, all that really is irrelevant. At the end of the day, we found a way to win, and that's all that's important.
Shaq mentioned how you guys each week the focus is one game at a time. What's special about this unit and the fact that you guys have been able to keep that locked in, knowing what's at stake?
I think just the maturity levels that we have exemplified. Really, we have so many young guys on this team. But like I've said, week to week, if you look around, you see 39 freshmen on paper. If you took that away, you'd think it would be 39 extra seniors in the locker room. So it's phenomenal the way that they've grown up throughout the course of the season. They've truly bought into the mindset that we have here at Clemson, and it's going to pay off for years to come. It's going to be exciting coming back 2 years and really just seeing what this team is going to be pretty scary.
Let's talk about this offensive line. Jeff mentioned no sacks again last week. Are you more proud of that or the 200-yard rushing efforts that you're putting?
I think for me it's the sacks. I love that we can run the ball. I think that we're very effective when we do run the ball. But, sacks, that's all on us, really. Deshaun's great at escaping, but at the end of the day, if he doesn't have time to throw the ball, we're not going to be flowing. And I think that he's really felt comfortable back there. I don't think too many people have gotten too close to him. But also it speaks to his awareness. When he feels that pocket closing in on him, he's going to get out and make a great play with his feet, whether that's throwing and running or just scrambling out to get a touchdown. So it's been phenomenal for both of us to be able to have that feat.
We've discussed for years how the offensive line is the weak link in this program. I look out there Saturday, we've got 2 freshman tackles. Crowder and Morris are interchangeable. Norton's coming in. What's that like now that you have built this kind of depth that there's really no drop-off?
It's pretty cool. Just be able to plug and play multiple guys, and there's no drop-off, like you said. It's just phenomenal to see the growth that we've experienced from spring even. Just guys comfortable playing, just being in there and doing their job to the best of their ability. We really tried to put the younger guys in high-pressure situations earlier in the year, and I think that that's really paid off for us as the season has gone on.
You won't be around next year, but will this be a better unit next year?
I think they have the opportunity to be. Obviously, with Mitch having another year under his belt, with Frew having another year under their belt, obviously, and Jay still being at that center position, leading the reins. I think all those guys, that's their goal, to be better than we were. That's what I've been telling them day in and day out. We have the record now, our senior class. You guys go and break it. So I think that's what we try and do here at Clemson. We set records just to break them later.
Does Deshaun's calmness rub off on others? You're facing 3rd and 7, 3rd and 5, 3rd and 9 the other day, and he just sits back there so calm. Does that rub off on the linemen, wide out, running backs? Do you feel that?
I think that when you see, a guy back there, especially a guy in that position as a quarterback who, ultimately controls the entire offense, we're in a high-pressure, high-risk situation, and he's back there smiling and laughing. That definitely just helps us to be confident in our abilities, to know that he trusts us enough to where, it doesn't matter what we're faced with, that he's going to come up big and, really just make that play that we need. So the confidence level of us and him is at an all-time high, and I think that that's really going to help us.
Did you travel with the team last time?
To the ACC? No, I drove myself and sat in the stands and clapped my hands for them. But it was fun. It was a cool experience to see them. Really excited to go see the Panthers Stadium. I'm sure that's going to be a great atmosphere, and can't wait to see that.
How'd you get tickets? Did you buy them on the street? Or?
Well, no, we got tickets somehow. I think that they changed the rule maybe the year before that red shirts got two tickets per in a game, so we got to go up there and just on our own way though. So it was interesting.
Who all were you with?
Ryan Norton, Spencer Region, and our roommate Connor Moon. So it was fun. Shout out to him, man. Connor Moon's been with us through it all. He's going to be there again Saturday. So we're pretty excited.
Eric, the fact that you guys have run the table, but there's still this game that you guys have to win, because obviously the Final Four is not a lot for this team just yet. You have to win this football game. Does that make it easy for you guys to prepare, just like it's been another week?
I think that guys have to realize we're playing for a ring this week. Every other game has just been for fun. This one's for hardware. So I think that is a little bit more of a motivational thing, and to realize how close we are to our national championship dreams. We really get to punch that ticket Saturday, like Coach Swinney has been saying over and over again. So, we're just excited for the opportunity.
At this point, is anything short? Obviously, you want the national championship, but if you don't win Saturday, fall short of the Final Four, is in some ways this season a failure? Was it all for naught in some kind of weird way?
I'll be proud of this team regardless of how we end up. We lose the next 2 games, knock on wood, but I'd still be proud of the things that we've accomplished, the way we came together to beat the odds per se. The offensive line being the weak link at the start and now one of the strong points. So at the end of the day, it's just a game. We've all grown closer as friends, family, so it's been incredible.